I will tell you one of the battles that we had. So, this is Steve, my POW. This is like a all out, full out war. So, we're in an area that is not military necessarily, it's family, but kind of a military family. And he's sitting at a table and he's like, okay, seriously, I can't have sex till I get married. I'm like, you can't even masturbate. And he's like, I can't masturbate. I can't have sex. I can't do anything unless I get married. And I've already been married. I'm not interested in being married again. Because at this point in his life, he's, not. And we get word that he gets taken through bilocation, if you will, the chocolate chip cookies human sacrifice. And they're trying to marry him to this woman in Vegas. Now, just imagine this. So they're trying to force him to get married to a Christian woman. Now, why in the world, Jesus, would you do something like this to force a guy to get married just so he could have sex? You know that isn't even legal. I mean, legally, you can't force someone to be married. Not even the Catholic Church. Arranged marriages have long been since gone, pretty much. So, anyway, so as we're sitting there, he's like, okay, I can't do any of this. And then, yeah, we're walking around. All of us have clothes on, but he's a guy. He gets this. Like, seriously, this is retarded. So, he had the opportunity to view Honor Mercy Sex Inc. in another location within the same building. And we're not under those confines. I mean, we can do the things that we need to do for our body. And he's like, why wouldn't I take this? Why wouldn't you? But you can't take it unless you tell Jesus no. That you want your penis to be your own. That you don't want to serve this stuff. So the battle that takes place with a soul is actually quite enormous. Now, why is Steve my POW? Because I looked at him like he's hot. Seriously. I mean, I've been around other guys. I saw some guy at Kroger's. I'm like, he's a good looking guy, but he wasn't like hot to me. It's quite ridiculous. And I mean, as far as Jesus goes, I don't have any control over Jesus in the sense of what he demands from Steve if he's going to serve him. But then gets into this big freaking battle where I have to defend, and it's so nightmarish actually that we have to defend ourselves from some guy who works for Jesus, who's like trying to demand that you don't do this and you don't do that when he's stepping on free will. Anyway, so imagine Jesus telling me I'm stepping on Steve's free will because I took him as a POW. I told you I would defend. Did I not? I'm not under Matthew 5:38. I will defend. Why do I have to defend myself against Steve? It's not really Steve himself. It's more Jesus. So, I don't think Steve ever thought anything like this would happen. And quite frankly, here at home, I haven't heard from him. He smashed his foot. I hope that his foot is like better because it's horrible. I can't stand when someone gets hurt. It drives me nuts. And things happen with building and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, this is a nightmare. And I swear to God, God wants to explode my head. Which God? They probably combined up with 3. They really do like their slaves. There's no question. I mean, if they have to do the work themselves, they don't want to take out the garbage. Anyway.